You're riding your bike and this little thing comes up and blasts its horn at you, and it sounds like this. And so then you go back and you hit your horn and it sounds like this. Pretty crap, isn't it? Whereas really, what you want is for it to sound like this. In this video, I'm going to show you up to 8 different horns, of which 4 of them are on the motorbike and 3 of them are on 3 different cars. So you can see exactly how effective your current horn is on your motorcycle to the horn that you can have. Now, if you want any of this stuff, I'll put links down below in the description where you can buy it as a bundle, so you've got a full electronics pack with one of these fantastic horns, so you can literally blast traffic out of the way. Hope you enjoy the video. Hello inmates. I'd say how is life behind bars, but if you are behind bars, well, you shouldn't be, because we are in the middle of a pandemic and we are on lockdown. Unless you are a key worker and obviously you are on your bike to get to work and things like that, then we shouldn't be on our bikes. But hopefully very soon it'll all be sorted and this will all be over and we can get back out on our bikes. So I'm locked here to my property and I've given my cars a clean today and I've done this video as well. I have been dying to do this video for months. Now, what we're going to be doing today is doing a full comparison on lots of different horns. I've got an Aston Martin Vantage here. This is my wife's car, 2015 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Roadster. I've got my 2019 X3 M40 diesel. I suppose it is irrelevant what the spec of the car is, but it's just got a normal OEM horn fitted to each car, nothing special. On the other side of my bike, I've got a BMW Mini Works, John Cooper Works. That's a 2017 model car, standard OEM horn on that as well. We're going to then switch the bike on and show you what it's like with the OEM horn. Now, when you see that, I actually forgot to do the OEM horn, so I've done it kind of like right at the very end, but when I edit this video, you'll see it, me just attaching the OEM horn to a battery. And then we're going to compare that with a mini sound bomb. So we're going to fit that to the GS, so you're going to hear what the mini sound bomb's like. I think this claims to be 113 decibels at 3 feet. Now we're testing this at 25 to 30 meters away. And then we are going to do the compact sound bomb. That's what I have fitted to my bike. This is what I fit to a lot of bikes, which is very, very popular. This is 130 decibels at 3 feet away. But you know, 3 feet, we want to know what it's like at 25, 30 feet. So that's what we're going to be doing. No, it's going to be more than 25, 30 feet. That's probably more like 50 feet away. And then we're also going to plug this in. This is the split sound bomb. So it's exactly the same horn, but just in 2 pieces and connected by a piece of tube, which just makes it more versatile on different bikes. Now, I've already actually done this test, so I'm actually recording this after I've done the test, and this actually does sound different. I find it sounds different, but we're going to run comparisons. We're going to edit it and literally do the compact and the split one after the other and see if we actually can hear a difference. And then, a little bit of surprise, I've got this. This is a 178 decibel horn. Decibel. 178 decibel horn. Twin trumpet, off Amazon, £18. It's a bit cheap and tacky. I wouldn't like to see how it would fare if it got wet. It's not as good quality as the Denali. However, oh my goodness, it's loud. But I still think the compact and the split sound bomb are louder. We're going to find out in a minute, aren't we? Because decibels, I don't think it's just measurement of loudness. It can't be, because even though this is loud, it's a different tone. It's more of a higher pitched. I'd say the compact horn is more of a freight train, whereas this is like a different brand of freight train with a slightly higher pitched tone to it. Still very effective, very loud, and I'm pretty sure I've really annoyed my neighbours today by doing this test. We are recording all of the audio, like right now I'm recording it on this little lapel Rode mic, wireless mic, which is attached to the camera. But every time you hear a horn blast, it's going to be through this. So this is a Zoom H4n. I've set the record level at 50. I've turned off all clip limiters, compressor stuff. I've turned everything off, so it's completely standard. So it's on record level 50, and I find that when the horn does blast, it goes up to around about -6 decibels. So it should be pleasant listening to it on this video, and it shouldn't clip. In other words, it won't distort when you listen to this on YouTube. So everything is going through that, and I've got that right down the end of the driveway. You'll see it in a minute. Let's run VT. Okay, so we're in the BMW Mini, John Cooper Works. So let's hear what the horn sounds like. Here comes the horn. 1, 2, 3. Right. One, two, three. So I'm going to position this with the nose of the bike, similar position to where the nose of the car would be. I'm going to bring out the sky lift, because I'm going to keep on popping the front up and down to change the horn. Yeah, so we're not going to jack it up just yet, because it wouldn't be a fair comparison, would it? By elevating the front and having the horn literally blasting right at the microphone. So what we're going to do is we're always going to test the horn with it down on both wheels. So we might as well test. Let's test the sound bomb now, the actual compact sound bomb. So this is testing the sound bomb compact. Right, let's turn her on. Okay, and here comes the first test of the horn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to put on the mini sound bomb. We're putting this one on. It's tiny. It almost looks like it can replace the original OEM horn. So let's jack up the bike. Right, so I'm literally going to just unplug the connections that are on the current sound bomb and plug them straight onto the plus and minus on here. Okay, so what I've done is I've wired in the mini sound bomb so you can hear what that's like. I've put it, I haven't actually secured it properly, but it's in a position with the horn, the actual bellow itself, pointing downwards as per the instructions. It has to be directed downwards towards the ground. So, but when I actually blast the horn, you're going to hear exactly what it's going to be like if it was installed on your motorbike. So I'm just going to go over it and turn on the Zoom H4n so we get the sound coming through there, so we have a fair comparison with all the other horns that we're testing. Right, so this is now test number 5 with the Sound Bomb Mini. Here goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we've tested the Sound Bomb Mini. Let's try the split sound bomb. Okay, this sounds a bit daft because I have heard all the horns, but separately on different days, different months. People send me questions in frequently asking, is it a different sound? Now, it's not supposed to be a different sound to the compact sound bomb. So we're gonna blast, we're gonna quickly connect the split sound bomb up, and then we are going to go back and show you the compact sound bomb and compare that with the split sound bomb to make sure and confirm it's the exact same tone. Right, so here it is, the split sound bomb. Hook up the compressor first, positive there. And the good thing is it comes with about, looks like about 60-70 centimeters of tubing, and you literally just push it on the end on that side and push it on the outlet on the compressor, and then you'd run that hose to wherever you want to put the horn. Now the thing is, because of the size of it, it's so much smaller. If you look at that, it's such a smaller gadget, so you could literally put that, probably mount it on the outside of your bike if you wanted to. It wouldn't look too obscene, whereas the compact sound bomb would look a little bit obscene if you did that, whereas this one wouldn't look too bad. Make sure that the horn is facing forwards, just like the compact one is, and then lower that down. Let's check that out, just make sure it definitely is working. Ooh, that sounds alright. So this one now is test number 6. We have now installed the split sound bomb. So let's see what this one sounds like. So now we've got the split sound bomb. Don't forget the sound is coming from the microphone. That's way up ahead there. Not coming from the camera that you're viewing on. Right, so let's turn this on. Let's test this horn out. Right, so split sound bomb. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That was loud. That was very loud. If I remember correctly, I think this is 170 decibels, whereas the split sound bomb and the compact sound bomb are 130 decibels. I'm just going to double check. I bought this last year. It's not, when I say it's not compatible, there's no mounting. You need to figure out how you want to mount something like this to your bike, because you don't really want to see these great big horns in the way, do you? Right. Oh no, this is a 178 decibel trumpet loud horn, and it was only £18.06. The only thing is with this, if you wanted to fit something like this to your bike, you have to fit it with a relay. Saying that, it might go through the CanSmart. It might do. You might be able to do a feed from the CanSmart. The thing is, my horn wiring isn't coming off my CanSmart. It's coming from a relay because I've used up all my circuits on my CanSmart. So if you really wanted this, you could literally fire it up through your CanSmart. So let's just, the hose on it's not very big, not very long, should I say, but let's just get the connections on and see what happens. Okay, let's just take you in there so you can see what I've done here. Okay, so if you can see there, all I've done is I've cable tied it to my Denali light mount, just as a temporary measure, and the compressor is just wedged behind there for now. So I'm going to gently lower the bike down so we can listen to that. Let's just power it up very quickly. Oh my goodness me, it's loud. This is going to be something else. I've literally just edited, or I will be editing, so I've just edited out the a very short blast of it whilst it was jacked up in the air. It is offensively loud. if you want to get, like, I don't even sell this item, so you know, if you really want to be loud. However, what I think you'll notice when you hear the test in a minute, it's a different tone. So for me, you automatically think that the decibels are higher, then it's going to be louder, and I think it is, but it's a different tone as well. So it's not the deep freight train sound that you get with the SOUNDBOMB. So I think I still prefer this. No, I do. I definitely do still prefer the SOUNDBOMB. It's got a much deeper tone to it. But this is also like a different brand of freight train. Let's say that. So let me know what you think. This has been a lot of fun. And if you want one of these, it's less than £20 on Amazon. So just go looking on Amazon for the biggest and loudest badass horn you can find. Okay, so now I think this is where my neighbours are going to start coming out and saying, Steve, that's enough. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's loud. I completely forgot to throw this one in. I just started parking the cars back on my driveway. But we completely forgot to do the OEM horn, didn't we? So I've just been digging around my drawers in my garage, and I found my horn. Now, if you look very closely, what I've done here, or what I'm doing, is I found the horn. I've mounted it to the exact same place where the horn is normally mounted. I've just put my fingers around the back and loosely got it on there. But to try and plug it into the bike itself is just too much faffing around. So what I've done is I've wired up a negative to blue and a positive to green, and they're going directly. I found little pins that go inside the little socket on the horn. So when I strike this over a 12-volt battery, you're going to get the same sound. But I thought it was important to make sure that we definitely get the horn in the place on the bike, so it's a fair comparison. So here goes. Ready? So I'm going to hit the horn, and we're using the volume. We're using the audio from the Zoom H4n. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What did you think? What did you prefer? Maybe you prefer the sound of the car. Or maybe you prefer the mini SOUNDBOMB. Whereas I prefer the compact, myself personally. But that just goes to give you, it just goes to show you how different they all are. But tell me what you think. Please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, I haven't seen one like this out there already. So give me a thumbs up. If you liked it. If you didn't, leave me a thumbs down. But leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because I've got more exciting things coming up soon. Hopefully soon we'll be back behind bars again on the road once this coronavirus pandemic is over. Bye for now.